Being recorded.
Hello, ladies. I just read this comment that was honestly so even in even in the realm of all the things that I know about males, I'm still shocked. I myself, I am still shocked at how good I actually peg them. I am still shocked at how true all the things that I say are. I'm still shocked at how the evil of them is. The evil of them. It still shocks me. It really does. So I'm looking at this comment, right? And I'm like, I just don't know. It's just, it's just, I mean, yeah, it's just got me really speechless. It just got me really speechless. This guy was trying to be a quote unquote good person. Yeah. This is one of the ways that I knew it was all of them. Okay. This guy was trying to, this guy was trying to be a good person. Yeah. This is him being good. Now let's read this. I think that in the end, we're going to discover that everything matters, how we treated other people, how other people treated us, if our time spent in this plane, on this plane made things a little better or a little worse. I believe in universal law, which says that the energy you put out will return to you, if not in this corporeal existence, then in some other. So everything matters. Were you kind or cruel? Did you discriminate against a trans woman? Did you harm a child? Did you turn away from the Congo, Gaza, Myanmar, and Sudan? Were you a witness and interrupted injustice wherever you encountered it? Okay. Mm. So he was listing all the people that, that would normally be victims. The people who are empathetic, or I don't know if that's the right word, empathetic or pitiable. All the people who are pitiable, right? And the only women he chooses are males, are biological males. Do you guys get that? The reason you continue to see, you know, violence against women happen is because this nation do not give a shit about us. The child that he's talking about, the child that you're talking about, you wouldn't be surprised to realize that he meant a boy child, not a female child. He meant a boy child. Right. I have started to notice I have started to notice in conversation, especially where males are in, where when you say a child, what gender was meant, and 100% of the time they mean, well, not 100%, that would be an exaggeration. The vast majority of the time, 90% of the time, they mean a boy. 90% of the time they mean a boy. So that's what he means here. The reason all this gender violence continue is because these men do not care to fix it, because they don't care about us. And the reason they don't care about us, it's because they're not our species. You need to understand this. It's actually two things. It's actually two things. Not just because they're not our species. It's also because they are our predator. Do you understand that because they're not just our predator, they're everybody's predator. The normal state of predation is that, right? Your thought process is that your prey should be treated like that. That is how to treat your prey. Understand that. Let's say, for instance, food. Because the food that we consume, like it or not, those are living organisms. Whether you like it or not, even if you're a vegetarian, what you're still eating are living organisms. I'm sorry to tell you. Are alive. So when we consume food, what we think about food is that it's supposed to be consumed. Plants, we think of plant as it's supposed to be consumed. So if someone were to come to you and say, you know what, that person is they're picking the fruits on that tree. Go ahead and help them and stop them. Do something. They're hurting the plant. It wouldn't register in your brain that they're making sense. It wouldn't register in your brain that they are speaking sense. You would look at them like they are crazy. But like it or not, plants, even if it is a plant that you planted for, in your home garden, plants just want to live exactly like us. Just want to live. If you planted them for your for you to feed on them, they still want to just live, and you are getting in the way of that. And that's exactly how this is, right? And when you hear, other people, consuming that plant, it doesn't make you think that anything is wrong. Exactly like how when you hear that when they hear that men rape, and they pretend that like that doesn't even happen. They actually pretend like that doesn't even happen, like it's just normal. Like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to go, right? This is how I know it's all of them. Because when you rephrase the question in a way that they can't understand what you're asking them, right? They are all, they will all give you the same answer. Which tells you that their minds think the same way. But when it is an answer that they can tell what you're asking, they can tell that you're kind of trying to determine their morality, right? Only a smidgen percent, a small percentage of them would tell you anything negative. They would tell you what the answer should be if they were, moral, if they were supposedly moral. You see? And it just really shocks to me. It just really shocks me that out of all the things that he came from a woman. A woman is his mother, right? A woman is his biggest fan, his mother, right? he would have sisters. He would likely have sisters. He would likely have a grandmother. He could likely have a grandmother. He could have nieces. He could have a wife. He could have a coworker who's really good to him, who happens to be female. Yeah? And look at who is specifically said, who is specifically advocated for? A biological male. Biological males. The only women he thinks, his mind thinks to advocate for are biological males. Things that you are witnessing in society are not coincidence. They are not coincidental. They are all, every single one of them. They are all because of this singular problem. The males are not human. 1, 2, they are predators. They are our predators. The things that you are witnessing are not coincidental. They are not coincidental. Every single piece of everything happening in society is because of this singular phenomenon. They are not going to stop killing us. They are not going to stop exploiting us because they do not even think about us. Let me repeat that. They do not think about us except as the food. They do not think about us except as the food. They do not think about us. They do not think we deserve any protection. They cannot, because that would be like protecting your own food source from you, from yourself. That's ridiculous. To them, it is ridiculous to protect us. They have never, ever been protectors or providers. They have never been protectors. Every time you married a man in the guise of, he will cover me. No, what you did was you attach yourself to a predator so that he can feed on you indefinitely. That is what you did. Every time you birth one of these creatures, you make a predator so that he can come and feed on women indefinitely. That is the abomination that is happening in the human species and a lot of these other species, right? We are being parasited so badly that we think our predators are our species. We have been diseased so badly that we think the HIV virus is our sister, is our brother. We are in some deep, deep trouble. We are in some deep, deep trouble. Even when they are trying to be nice, when they are trying to be good people, we don't even come to their mind. The only women he recognizes are biological males. You know, the trans women, they've been coming at, at us women. I don't even know why I'm calling it women. I call them transbiomales. Okay, so you know what's happening. They've been coming at us women to say they're going to replace us as women. And this is why. This is why. Because the male mind does not, in fact, think about the female at all, except in the capacity of prey, except in the capacity of consumption. The only woman he recognizes is a trans biomale. Sooner we excise ourselves from these creatures, the better we will be. The sooner we excise ourselves from these creatures, because I am so sick of waking up to comments like this. I am so sick of hearing their disgusting thought process in every corner of this globe. I am sick of seeing them. I am sick of seeing their bodies that should have been females. I am sick of their existence. I am sick of it. I am sick of them thinking that predators, that parasites are human. They are not. They cannot be. So now, if you want, I need you to understand that even though it feels impossible, yeah, it feels impossible. It feels next to impossible. I'm not saying that it's not going to be hard, but what I'm telling you that it is possible to break free from this. It is possible to break free from this. Yes, the odds are against us, but it is possible, and we are going to have just one chance. We are going to have only one chance because the things that are happening with technology have put us in a way, have put us in a place where we are not going to have a second chance to free ourselves. So that means that we have to make sure that the one chance that we get, make something happen. We have to make sure that the one chance that we get, we don't burn it away. So if you want to escape this madness, if you want to stop, if you want to stop having to coexist with creatures like this, I want you to contact me so that we can work together. Because it's going to take a lot of work to get us out of this. It's going to take a lot of work to get us out of this. But it is possible, is what I'm telling you. It's possible. Thank you, and God help us.